In the notes of Jerry Ryerson. Reports of a strange creature near Eagle Creek have sprung up over the past few weeks. So far, there have been no credible sources to prove or disprove the sensation, so I've decided to look over the reports.
I've never seen anything like it. It was really lanky looking, and it walked really slowly. I can't say for sure, but I think it looked at me.
It was perched up in some tree, hair hanging from its head, stayed as still as a rock. It almost looked human.
No, couldn't have been human. It was too fast. But it came to a stop almost instantly. Didn't even slow down, just stopped.
Well, get a look at it again. But it just vanished right after I called.
Who's this?
It's Reynold.
Did you get those reports?
Yeah, I did. I think I found a connection.
Alright, shoot.
So we already know that the creature was spotted in Eagle Creek, right?
Supposedly.
Well, it turns out that the locations were each precisely 7 miles from each other.
Precisely?
Yeah.
I'm looking for where you can find it next.
If it exists.
Don't give me that.
If you're gonna bother looking for it, you might as well have an open mind.
It's not about what I think. People are asking for answers. I can find them.
Well, it ain't easy to convince people based on what you can't find.
Yeah, well, I need a challenge.
I think I got something.
An address?
Yeah.
Owned by, Fletcher Anderson.
You got a pen?
Yeah.
Address is 6085 Terrace Lane. His phone number is 317-572-8891.
Got it.
Is this Fletcher Anderson? Yes, and who might this be? My name is Jerry Ryerson. I'm a reporter. May I stop by and ask a question? Certainly. Feel free to come by anytime. I'll see you soon.
Mr. Anderson! I'm the reporter. We talked on the phone earlier. Mr. Anderson?
Ah, you must be the reporter. Let's chat. Nice to meet you.
Shall we get started?
Sure.
State your name for the record.
Fletcher Anderson.
Got a really nice place out here.
It has its upsides.
Bet you see a lot of interesting things.
Sure. Foxes, bears, you know.
Ever seen anything strange? Out of the ordinary?
Like, say, a monster? I know all about your story, Mr. Ryerson.
So what do you make of it then?
Well,
I haven't seen it myself, but I don't really go in that deep. But I suspect it's not really going to change your mind, is it?
Guess not.
That's what I thought you'd say. You got camping equipment?
Yeah.
Well, let's find you a good spot.
Thanks for helping with the tent.
Sure. Need any help with the fire?
No, I'll manage.
All right, then. Oh, and feel free to come up if you're having trouble sleeping.
That's very kind, but work is work.
You say so.
Just like old times, huh, Harry? From the notes of Jerry Ryerson. I'm currently camped out on the property of Fletcher Anderson. Can't risk wandering these woods at night. I'm going to try and get some rest. Look around in the morning.
Wow, cool spot.
Who's out there?
Oh shit. Nobody? Somebody, but I ain't looking for no trouble.
What are you looking for then?
Nothing. Hey, you should probably put on some shoes first.
You do know you're trespassing on private property, right?
Huh? Oh, you mean Fletcher? Yeah, he lets me hang around here all the time. I'm down here more than he is these days.
You know him?
It's complicated. Speaking of which, what are you doing down here?
I'm a reporter. I'm investigating a hoax about a creature nearby. Speaking of which, would you care to comment?
No thanks. I don't really do public record type deals.
Off the record then. Have you seen any strange creatures?
Strange in what way?
Lanky physique, long hair.
I'm looking right at one.
It's tall, fast, perches in trees.
Nope. Never seen anything like that before.
If something that were to fit that description were to come into these woods, would you see it?
If it stays long enough, sure.
Do you think this creature even exists?
How should I know? It might not. How do you plan on looking for it?
I think my best bet, getting a good look at it, if it's real, it's probably at night. The problem is, I don't know these woods nearly well enough to risk go searching in them.
Well, don't sweat it. If you get lost for some reason, I'll help you out.
I appreciate that.
Dave.
Dave. What's so funny?
It's just funny how you can talk to someone for so long and still know nothing about them.
I guess so.
Well, I guess I'll get going. See you around.
From the notes of Jerry Ryerson, I came across a rather interesting person this morning. They've requested to remain anonymous, but I feel I need to include them in some way. I can't explain it, but something about him was just off. I could explain what made him strange, sure, but I feel something different about him, more surreal, something I can't quite explain.
Jerry, you okay?
Saw the thing, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it's gone. I didn't get any evidence. Damn.
I guess they never trained you for that, did they?
I didn't think I'd actually see it. How'd you find me anyway?
I said I'd help you if you got lost. Well, you look pretty lost. Nice work. How'd you get so good at that?
Well, actually, I used to go camping like this a lot.
Ah, I knew there was something we had in common. Did you ever go with your friends?
All the time. Besides, I didn't have much of a choice. My tent setting was lousy.
But hey, you could get a fire going.
That's right. Oh boy. Harry would get so...
Who's Harry?
Harry was an old buddy of mine. He got me into camping. Got me into most things, actually.
Well, hey, you should invite him down here sometime. It'd be great.
I'm sure he'd love to if he could.
Wait, you don't mean... Oh. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. He's been gone for about 2 years now.
That doesn't make it any easier. Time's only what you make of it.
Well, I didn't spend those 2 years sulking about it.
Of course not. You were working, weren't you? That's what I thought. Now be honest with me. When we first met, did I wake you, or were you already up?
Alright, you got me. I haven't had a good sleep in a long time. Why am I telling you this anyway?
Why do you do anything, Jerry? Maybe you should get the scoop on that. Well, if you need me,
I'll be around. How'd you know my name? You said my name earlier. That was you, right? This whole thing has been you, hasn't it? So how'd you know?
You told me. Over the phone, remember?
What are you?
I'm whatever you need me to be. A story, a lead, a guide, and a friend. What you really need is a good night's rest.